I'm Jason Brown, and I have Christian Wallace. He is the CEO of Northern Inyo Healthcare District. It's an awesome privilege to have you here today. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I believe that we're going to be talking about a survey that is taking place both I shouldn't say between, it's with Southern Inyo Healthcare District and Northern Inyo Healthcare District, and it's talking about shaping the future of Eastern Sierra healthcare. Am I right?
That's correct.
Okay, so let's dive into the questions. First I have for you is, for those who may not be familiar with what a community health assessment is, because that's what this survey is about, why is it important for Inyo County at this exact moment in time? Like, what's happening now in Inyo County that makes this super important?
Well, the Community Health Needs Assessment was brought out from the Affordability Care Act in 2010, and it was designed to help communities communicate what their own healthcare needs are. Every 3 years, we go through the Community Health Needs Assessment, and it's a chance for the citizens of the local community to say, here is an issue, here is a health issue that is a concern of ours, and we would like to see it addressed. And the more people we get involved in the survey gives us more data to say, okay, this issue is rising to the top. In a lot of cases, there's something called the social determinants of health that actually affect how health needs are determined.
Okay, social determinants of health? Is that what you said?
Social determinants of health.
Explain that to us.
So if you have a son or a family member or a friend who needs cancer care, and they can't get the cancer care because there's a transportation issue. So it's not necessarily that they can't get cancer care, but transportation is the social determinant of health.
Got it.
That is preventing them from getting the care that they need. So we need to focus on transportation in that case. We have the care that we need. The gap is getting them to where they need to go.
Okay, I got it. I'm glad I stopped and backed you up there to understand what that is. And I do know that there are other groups like Eastern Sierra Cancer Alliance and stuff that fill in that gap sometimes for those social deterrents. Say that again?
Social determinants of health.
There we go. So NIHD and Southern Inyo Healthcare District, SIHD, are working together now on this effort.
Yes.
Right? And what does it mean having residents across the whole entire county like that working together on one community health needs assessment?
First of all, we're all required to give the community health needs assessment every 3 years. So every organization, Southern Inyo is required to do it, we're required to do it, the county is required to do it, Mammoth Hospital is required to do it. So we're all doing the same type of work. But when you share patients in the same community, it just makes sense to do this together. And I was so thrilled when Dr. Flanagan reached out and said, look, we need to do ours too. I hear you're doing yours. Can we work together to get this done? Because when you think about it, a patient coming from Death Valley is going to probably end up in the Southern Inyo Health Emergency Room.
Right.
If they are too critical where they need to be transferred, they may end up in Northern Inyo Hospital. Or if you've got a Bishop resident who's got a family member down in staying at the skilled nursing facility in Southern Inyo Healthcare District, your concern for them is as equal as it is up here. So thinking that public health is locally based is not really right. It's a community base, and the more we can work together to address the needs of the entire community, the better off we're going to be.
I like that. How will community feedback from this survey influence future healthcare in Eastern Sierra?
Great question. So hospitals traditionally are great at treating sick people, right? You come in when you're not feeling well, we do our best to make you feel better, and we get you back on your way. Our outpatient clinics are the same way. But what we don't do a good job at is what happens before the time you enter our emergency room or our outpatient clinics or our hospital. What can we do in advance of that to make sure that you're living the healthiest and well life that we possibly can live that prevents you from coming into the emergency department to begin with? So, for example, let's just take behavioral health. You know, what are the things that we can do from a behavioral health perspective that can help people so they don't become a crisis in our emergency department? What can we do in the high schools? Like, I'm thinking vaping, I'm often told, is an issue in many of the high schools across the country.
Yeah.
So what do we do now to educate the kids to say that vaping is not good for you? How do we prevent the disease from happening before it actually ends up in the hospital. And this is the community's chance to tell us, look, these are the things that are affecting me in my life. And the more those people we get to take the survey to tell us, this is what you need to do in order to take care of our health and wellness needs. We end up developing action plans from this. So we'll take the survey data, we'll crunch the numbers with our contractor, and we'll come up with the top 3 things that this is what the community told us is that what they want. And we'll develop action plans over the next 3 years and start knocking those things out.
That's awesome. So the survey is short, anonymous. That's important. It's in English and in Spanish. What steps has the district taken to make sure that everybody can participate in this? This is kind of like voting.
It
This
is.
is your voice being heard.
It absolutely is.
So
And
it's important.
it's
What have
important.
what have you done to make it sure that everybody can participate?
We're trying to get it out in as many venues as we possibly can. So it's on our website, nih.org.
Okay.
We've got paper copies out with scanner information on it. You can QR code it.
Yep.
We've got social media information out there. I just had somebody come up into my office and pick up 50 or so copies of the paper ones that they're going to distribute out to their local friends.
Oh, wow.
If you get an email, I just sent out an email to all my network of friends out in the county and said, you all have email lists. Share this email with your friends and get this out as much as we can. We had, I think, over 600 participants in the last one we did 3 years ago, and our goal is we need to get more than that.
Yeah. Huh. What kind of healthcare challenges or concerns are you hoping to learn from this?
Something that bubbles to the top that we're not expecting. We've got information, like I said, when you come to the hospital and you're being treated, we have all the information on. We can consolidate, the number of cancer patients, the number of cardiac patients, that kind of thing. But what we don't know is what the community says is before they get to the hospital, all of the entire the entire community may be circling around this behavioral health concept. What can we do to mitigate behavioral health? And I'll give you an example. In the last healthcare district that I came from down in San Diego, and specifically East San Diego County, we finished the Community Health Needs Assessment last year. And we had an idea of what was going to come up, but what bubbled to the top was adolescent mental health in East San Diego County was tremendously a problem. One that was so dire we needed to act immediately. And had we sat back, those cases would have come in individually into our emergency department. And it's not until time passes when you finally realize, hey, this is an issue. But the community told us in that moment, adolescent mental health is an issue today. And it led the efforts to creating an action plan to help solve that.
So you get ahead of it.
You get ahead of it.
Than behind it.
Exactly.
I really like that. As we get closer to the deadline, what message would you like to share with residents about the reason their voice matters? I already said it's like voting.
Very much so. So your voice matters.
Yeah.
We really need you to come out and take this survey. Without as much information, without as much data as we can, we're going to be hunting the wrong topics and making action plans on the wrong things. So this is your opportunity to tell us, this is the community health need I think you should focus on, and this is where you should direct your attention. And the more you take the survey, the more you send the information out to your friends and family and have them take the survey, the better off we're going to be.
And I'm going to take that one little bit step further. This is far more important than your comments on the Facebook page, because this is actually taking action. I know you laugh at that, but it's really the truth. I mean, we all love to get out there and share our opinions about things. This is your opinion in a survey that they can actually do something about. So make sure that you go out and fill out this Community Needs Assessment survey. So I just want to thank you for coming in, Christian Wallace of the Northern Inyo Healthcare District. We appreciate having you in here as always, and look forward to having you in here even more. And guys, go out and take this needs assessment. This is important for our community. I'm Jason Brown. This is CEO Christian Wallace of the Northern Inyo Healthcare District.
Hello, my name is Brad Ballant, and I'm the local assigner for the Mojave Desert Officials Association. We are looking for officials and people that want to come out and make a difference in our students and our children's and our families, our community's lives. Um, so we're looking for officials that are people that love sports, love to be active in their community, and want to join a great team. You can contact me at brad.ballant, that's BALINT 724 at gmail.com. Good luck and good sportsmanship.
Hi, this is Dustin Blakey. I'm the farm advisor for Inyo and Mono County. Wanted to let everybody know that the Master Gardener training class is now accepting applications. The class will begin in February in 2026 and will go through June. If you want to find more information out about the class, probably the easiest way to do that is to go onto Google and search for Inyo Mono Master Gardeners. And there's a page on there that says Become a Master Gardener that has more information than you probably want to know about it. If you have questions about the Master Gardener program, you can send us an email at immg@ucanr.edu. Thanks.
She was good, but it wasn't look the flake good. You'll pay the bill?
Hello, this is Jimmy T with Ion Inyo Mono. Today we're honored to have the amazing Presidente,
Executive Director.
Executive Director,
I know.
Donna Bird of Mule Days, because Mule Days coming up right around the corner. Welcome.
Thank
It's
you.
always a pleasure.
Likewise.
Thank you for coming. It's a cold morning and the studio's not warm.
No, that's why I got my clothes on.
So I saw you have a new entertainer coming.
We do. We do. So, in addition to Mr. Jared Neiman for a concert, so we're very excited to have him. We have the opportunity to have the very talented Mr. Matt Tarr as our clown this year. And his specialty is he's known for his great interaction with the crowd. So really looking forward to that. I mean, remember last year how fun Ryder was,
Yes.
up in the crowd and up and down the stands. So I needed a clown this year, and I called our friend Ryder to see who he would recommend this year. And his choice was Matt Tarr. So when your friend tells you that's a good choice, that's who you call. And I just couldn't be happier. So Matt is known as a top barrel man in the rodeo world,
Yes.
but that's not what he's going to be doing for us. He's also been in the top 5 comedy acts for the rodeo world for 5 years. And so he's going to be doing his comedy act. And I promise you, it is something that we have never seen before in the Mike Booth Memorial Arena.
Awesome. I saw a couple of videos on it. Wow. How did she get him? It's family because
Yeah,
Ryder said,
yep. Ryder gave me the phone numbers, and I called, and I did the Betty Crocker name dropper and said that, I was given the number by Ryder, and launched into my speech about, what Mule Days is. And Mr. Tarr says, I know exactly what Mule Days is because I'm married to a California girl, and all she talks about is Mule Days. And we've always wanted to come perform. So that's how hard it was. And
Gippity.
I know. So anyway, he and his wife and 2 beautiful kids will be here for this year. We hope his family can come. That is something that they strongly promote. If you read his bio on his website, they're very, very family oriented. And whenever possible, they travel as a family. So I really hope that they can all be here. But he will be here for sure. And like I said, watching his comedy act, I guarantee it, we've never seen anything like it here before.
absolutely. So what else is going on in the Mule Days world?
So, as I said, we've Jared Neiman coming as our concert. We switched things up a little bit this year as far as ticket sales. Historically, ticket sales started on February 1st, and that's RV sales also. But we thought, we're kind of missing a window of opportunity for people who want to purchase something as Christmas gifts.
Genius.
So this year, we launched our ticket and RV sales on November 15th. And you don't want to miss out on this. Between now and the end of December, you can get a 20% early bird discount on all tickets, not RV sites, but tickets. So, looking for a Christmas gift or just want to go see a fantastic show and save some money, get your tickets right now.
I should have done but wait, there's more. But anyway, that's great. Now, how are you this year compared to last year in planning and preparation? And
We are worlds ahead of where we were last year. We're not even on the same planet. Um, Financially, we're doing fantastic. We now have a 2-year guaranteed contract with the Tri-County Fair with the possibility of another 2-year extension. So that basically means that I can start planning for the next 4 years. So that is an entirely different world, and it's a beautiful place to be. Um, Currently, we're already sending out all our contracts for our judges, and it's what, the 3rd of December? So,
that's way ahead of the power curve. Way.
yes, we have all our vendor applications distributed. It's available on the website, muledays.org. If you're interested in being a vendor or buying tickets, muledays.org, or you can give us a call at the office and we'll send you an application or we'll sell you some tickets. But just overall, we are way ahead of the curve. We reinstated what was known as the full show committee. It's a practice that kind of got dropped a few years ago, several years ago, actually. But every chairman of every discipline that we practice at Mule Days is part of planning the show. And so as of now, December 3rd, we already have our entire week of classes and competition planned.
Wow.
I know.
Just wow.
I know, right? I kind of have to pinch myself every now and then and go, This can't be real, is it?" But yeah, it's just there's such a good positive energy. Um, we're going to be in the parade this coming Saturday. Some of our very talented youth packers are putting together a parade entry, so which we've not had for quite a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah, long time,
Long time.
way too long. So, and then we are going to have a booth in front of the Wayfinder. So if you want to stop by in front of the Wayfinder after the parade, we'll be there. We can, give you information. We're going to have some cool Mule Days holiday swag there. So if looking for a gift, you can come buy a Deck the Halters shirt. But anyway, yeah, just everything's on a really, really positive track. It feels so good.
Are you going to have any new competitions like the chicken plucking race?
Um, I don't think we're going to bring anything new in this year. What we're focusing on this year is really, really doing what we do exceptionally well. Just make sure everything runs amazingly smooth. Um, and then, but I will say that I'm kind of thinking next year we're going to introduce a few new evil fun events. It's time to retire a few of them and change them up a little bit. But quite honestly, with the speed in which we got the competitions planned, I just didn't have time this year.
That's great.
But between now and next year, I'll I'll come up with something fun and evil.
It's really good when you say, well, the schedule's full, as opposed to, what are we going to do? We got an hour here.
I know,
That's
right?
really good.
Right. So, and like I said, we've, got our judges' contracts out. Very excited about the quality of our judges. Um, I don't know. It just seems like so much of the big stuff is already in place. And so now we can really focus on those little finite details that really elevate the event.
Absolutely. So to reiterate, tickets are on sale now.
Yes, they are.
And you get ticket sale discount between now, 20% between now and December 31st.
Correct.
And where does one buy tickets?
You can buy tickets on the website, muledays.org. You can give me a call, 760-872-4263, or you can email me at info@muledays.org. But yeah, I mean, 20% off grandstand tickets, box seat tickets, general admission tickets, concert tickets. Oh, that is
But
something.
wait, there's more.
There is. So Amy,
Yeah.
in her talent of
Amy Cutright.
Amy Cutright, she is. She is. She's the queen of Mule Days entertainment. We love her. So she changed things up a little bit this year as far as the concert seating, because some people like to sit at the tables. So we do have the VIP tables, which you buy an entire table that seats 8. So we have the VIP tables on sale. And this year we have what is called the VIP floor area. And because some people want to stand and dance and be right up next to the stage. So that's available this year. Or if you're like me and want to have your fanny in a seat, we do have the reserved seating also. So you have 3 options for concert tickets. Like I said, a VIP table, standing room if you want to dance the night away, or you can be relaxed and chill in a chair. So, yeah, 20% off concert tickets, grandstand tickets, box seat tickets, general admission tickets.
Awesome. And Mule Skinners are standing by for your phone call.
Yes, we are.
760-872.
872-4263.
Donna Bird, amazing.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming by. Ladies and gentlemen, Mule Days is right around the corner, and what a great Christmas present. Hey, I got you tickets.
I know. A week of fun for a Christmas present.
Yeah.
Duh.
This is Jimmy T with Eye on Inyamono, Mules, Donna Bird, Mule Days, clowns, concerts,
Clowns, concerts.
everything. Be tremendous.
Welcome to the Northern Inyo Hospital Auxiliary Gift Shop. Our gift shop is open Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. this fall. Please come down. We have a selection of baby clothes, we sell See's candy, and all sorts of home decor. We try to do things for different seasons, so come on down and see what you like. Thank you.
A blessed Advent season to you. I'm Pastor Tim Holman, pastor of Bishop Grace Lutheran Church, Mammoth Lakes Lutheran Church, and host of the Pastors Roundtable with an Advent devotional for you. In Bible times, parents chose a name for a baby carefully, just as they do today. They might choose a family name or a name that shows hope for a child as an adult, and maybe a name that meant strong or helpful or beautiful. When Jesus, our Savior, was born, through Mary and Joseph, they didn't have to decide on a name or use a name book. God sent angels to Mary and Joseph to tell them what the name of the baby would be that would be born in Bethlehem. It would be the perfect name for a Savior. It was the name God chose for his son. God sent his angel Gabriel to tell Mary to name her baby Jesus. Then God sent an angel to Joseph, telling him to call Mary's son Jesus. That angel even gave Joseph a reason for the name. The angel said, "You shall call his name Jesus, for he will save his people from their sins." A blessed holiday season to you all from Pastor Tim Holman and the Pastor's Roundtable.
Hello, this is Fred Rowe from Sierra Breakdown Fly Fishing Guide Service. Remember, when you're out there, leave only footprints, take only photos. So this is this week's QRF. So let's get to it. Upper Owens River. Yep, it's got muddy roads, so be careful driving out there. Still got trophy rainbows and a few trophy browns in it. Fished bigger nymphs. What are we going to do? We're going to fish them in the deep holes, deep runs, in cut banks. Remember, any movement in your indicator, set the hook. Use stoner nips. Use green gold print snips. Use variations of gold rib hair zig. Okay, let's go over to Hot Creek. What's going on there? Dry fly hatch, 10 to 12-ish. What are they feeding on? Midges and blue wing olives. What are you going to fish with? Size 20, Adam's parachute. Size 20, blue wing olives. Nymph in there. Use size 18, olive coelegans. Use size 18, beaded flashback, pheasant tails. Okay, where are we going next? Let's head down to the lower hill. Let's head to Lower Owens River. Quality fishery is for the Upper Owens. Quantity fishery is for the Lower Owens. We get lots of fish in there, from 5 inches up to 16, 18 inches. What are we fishing in there? We're fishing midges, tiger midges, zebra midges, brassies, green gold wire brassies. We're also fishing stoner nymphs in there. Yeah, we're catching lots of rainbows and browns. Bishop Creek Canal. Yeah, it's kind of slowed down temporarily because TWP dredged it. We can still fish your midge patterns in there. Fish your tiger midges, zebra midges, and your brassies in green and gold wire. Don't forget your olive coelegans and your beaded flashback pheasant tail. This has been Fred from Sierra Bright Dot with your QRF. Remember, take only photos, leave only footprints.
From Tim Holman on Pastor. Blah. right at the end.